Welcome back to the Make a Baby podcast. I'm Carolina Sotomayor, your podcast host and Reiki womb healer. This is episode 155, what I would do to get pregnant in 3 months or less. So grab your pen and paper, grab a water. I want you to pay attention because these exact things are simple, highly effective, but will help move the needle. And they're not going to be what you expect. These are things that are inside of my my group program, and we're going to dive deep into them. So get ready. They're going to be shocking. I should be charging you for this, but let's go ahead and dive in. The first thing I would do is I would learn Reiki levels 1 and 2. I want to be able to manage my fears, manage my stress, my anxiety, have good energetic hygiene. And I would want to know how to do that with Kundalini Reiki levels 1 and 2. That's the lineage of Reiki I practice and I teach inside my program. Kundalini is the beautiful life force energy. In different cultures, they call it different things like prana or chi. And that is what spirals from the base of your spine up through your crown and out. So with that type of energy, we're going to be able to move quickly, and it's much more potent than other lineages of Reiki. So you don't have to give yourself hours and hours of self Reiki. You can actually have a really efficient session between 5 and 7 minutes. If I'm doing very, very thorough, I can do an amazing wowzer job in 30 minutes with my complete chakra system. Usually 15 minutes or less is what I'm doing every day. But I would learn how to do Reiki. One, it's to keep my womb open. I would want to know how to scan my chakras, and I would want to know how to even charge crystals with Reiki. Reiki is also going to open up your spiritual gifts that are specific to you. So not all Reiki masters are like me, where I can channel and hear and speak to spirit babies. Some people can see auras. I cannot see auras. I can see chakras with my third eye. Some Reiki masters can't do that, and they need to use a pendulum, or they do something called biosyn scanning, and they use their hand. The next thing is I would purchase a deck of oracle cards, and I would set the intention, and I would be very strategic and connect with my spirit baby. You don't need another fertility psychic. I mean, if you want one of those and they're reputable, go for it. But for me, I want to be able to do things myself. And over time, you're going to get better, better, and better. So I would pull an oracle card every single day. And we teach you how to do this inside the headquarters and the Make a Baby membership. There's a whole class on how to connect with your spirit baby. And I would connect with them every single day. My communication with them is paramount to my fertility journey. What do they need me to do? What do they see that I can't? How do I need to maneuver, or what do I need to change so that our energies match and they transcend? The next thing is I would work on my mindset. And the mindset would be, I am the most important person in my fertility journey. Everything and everyone else that is not supportive or is not part of that is not on my radar. It's not on my vision. It is not part of my scope. So many of my clients, I see they're worrying about Sally and carrying down the street and who's going to be mad at them. And I say, who cares? Who cares if they don't like you? They are not more important than your baby. They are not more important than you. You are the one with the womb. You're the one with the wish to have a baby. And it is okay to say no. It is okay to prioritize yourself. It's okay to give a flipping F-bomb and give them the bird. I don't care. I don't care about anyone else but you and you having your baby. And anything else that is outside of that is negative, that's energy vampires, it's sucking the life out of you, that you dread communicating with or talking to, we're eliminating. We're cutting cords, we're setting boundaries, we're eliminating relationships, because I only care about you and you having your baby and making sure that your energy is focused on that and you being your happiest, most unburdened self to do that. So I would get very clear that I am the most important person. And I would make every decision, every commitment, every conversation around that particular priority. And I would have if I had done this when I first was trying to get pregnant, I would have had a lot more energy to heal with. I would have had a lot more energy to give to my baby. I would have a lot more energy to give to my hobbies to keep me less stressed. I would have a lot more energy and capacity to love myself more. I would have a lot more capacity to speak to my doctors in a way that I got better answers. But if I'm worried about things and people who are not part of the equation, who are not relevant, that have no value, and the things that they're going to say, I worry too much about that because I am a recovered people pleaser. I spent most of my life feeling like everything was my fault, that I wasn't doing enough, and I needed to do more, and that everything was my fault, and that I need to make sure that everyone likes me. Guess what? I put all of those falsehoods, all of those limiting beliefs, and really those are all trauma responses from childhood experiences. And I'm going to set them afire. That's a dumpster fire, and I put it afloat down the river. They are no longer my beliefs. And I'm sure if you're here, it's because you probably share some of those feelings. So I am the most important person in my fertility journey. And my baby is the second most important person, and also your partner, your spouse, or your husband, whoever you're conceiving with, or maybe you're doing this alone. But you are the most important person because you're the vessel. They're your follicles. They're your eggs. You're the one who has to receive energetically and physically this baby, and you have to grow them in your uterus. So how can anyone trump you? No one. You are the miracle maker. Oh, I should coin that. You are the miracle maker. How about that? That's pretty jazzy. Okay. The next thing I would do is I would join the Make a Baby headquarters or the Make a Baby membership, but particularly the headquarters, because that is our 90-day signature program where we dive deep, intensively into every single type of blockage you could possibly have inside your womb, ancestral, your own birth and conception into this world, any past losses, any past abortions, and your relationship with yourself, your inner child, any past lovers, our power and pleasure wounds, our mother and father wounds, past life wounds. And we learn how to heal all of those. You receive healing directly from me. And most of the time, people heal within those 90 days. And it's because we are actively living, we're actively healing. Your vibration is increasing rapidly. And I'm holding space for you. We're connecting. This is a high contact program. I'm in your pocket. On Telegram is what we use to connect. So that's what I would do, because I would want to holistically, energetically, trying as naturally as possible to conceive. And that's what I would want to do. If you want to do pharmaceuticals, Clomid, IUI, IVF, I 100% support that. However, I'm very sensitive and to a lot of medications. I have had a lot of allergic reactions. So if I were to conceive again, this is what I would do. And this is intention, and that this would also be in addition to making sure I'm tracking my cycle. I have a good fertility plan. I have a good supportive fertility team, making sure my doctor listens to me and respects our fertility plan together. And they've curated that fertility plan for me. And I know what my next steps are. What are we working on right now? And what is next? Because I am a valued person. I'm a high value person. I am worthy of conceiving this baby, and I deserve top tier support. And so do you. So under 3 months, that's what I would be doing. And in that fertility plan, I'm asking, okay, what tests do we need to do? What foods do I need to be eating? what things need to change with my cycle. Is there any medicines I need to be taking? And then let's bring in the Reiki. We're changing our vibration. We're changing our connection. We're shifting our timelines. Why? Because I deserve the best. I deserve to connect with my spirit baby. I deserve to know them now. That is you. You are worthy. You don't have to be jealous of other people who are getting pregnant faster or easier than you. We don't care about them. I know it's hard, but you are going to get there, and you're going to be in your recliner, bottle feeding or breastfeeding your baby, and time's going to go by so fast. You are the most important person in your fertility journey. You are the most important person to me in this space. So I want to thank you for being here, because you could be on any other podcast. You could be listening to any other womb healer. It may not be as fun or quirky as my friend Eunice likes to say. I'm quirky, but I'm super thankful you're here with me. So before we depart, I want you to go ahead and leave me a 5-star rating and review to support me in this podcast on Apple Podcasts. I want you to share it with a friend who's trying to conceive. And I also want you to go ahead and book a 10-minute fertility call with me. I want to connect with you, and I want to know how I can serve you better. And I will match you with one of our Make a Baby programs, whether it's the membership that is our group healing coaching program called Make a Baby Headquarters, or if it's private healing and coaching, or a one-off Reiki session. So we do have the Make a Baby Headquarters coming up in September. I would love to have you in that. Our cohort's going to be meeting on Sunday afternoons, and I can't wait to see you there. Until next time, my friends, let the Reiki flow.
Frustrated being told you are fine by your doctor, exhausted from negative pregnancy tests every month, wanting a deeper connection on your fertility journey with your spirit baby? The Make a Baby membership is exactly what you need. Using Reiki will help you connect to your spirit baby, heal the trapped emotions blocking fertility, and support you in our life-changing community. With over 90 Reiki babies, we invite you to try the Make a Baby membership for free. Check it out in the show notes. Let's get you pregnant.